Hey there, good morning everybody. I'm Danielle Knox and welcome to The Balancing Act. Today, a mentoring organization that improves the self-esteem and future adult lives of teenage women, a natural energy drink that will keep you going for hours, and some exciting reasons why you should visit Dallas, Texas. The Balancing Act is next. Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm here chatting with my colleague, Kathy Peterson. Now, you may know her as a design expert, a book author, spokesperson, and of course, as a guest host right here on The Balancing Act. Now, what you may not know about Kathy is that she is a national project coordinator for Project Home, made possible through the Decorators Alliance of North America. Kathy's project is helping a faith-based organization in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida, called Village of Hope, that houses young adults who are former foster children between the ages of 18 and 25. And Kathy, I got to tell you, this is such a great cause that you're doing, because I think what a lot of people tend to forget is that when children become 18, they are aged out of the foster care system, so they really may not have the support they need to go on to the next phase of their lives.
That's right. You know, when you're 18 years old, if you don't have a family to fall back on or a home to go to, what do you do? And thank goodness I found Village of Hope through Project Home, and I'm going to be able to help two very young women, ages 18 and 20, and they actually are housed in a two-bedroom duplex, and I'm going to come in there and redecorate this whole space, 5 rooms, with these vibrant colors.
Well, here's what's interesting, because we were talking a little bit off camera about this. Color can lift your mood.
Oh,
it can lift your spirits. It can change your whole outlook on life.
I mean, just look at this pillow.
Right.
You just feel happy when you see yellow. But you know, it's all about empowering people. And thank goodness I've been able to do a big outreach on a national level to get manufacturers to donate product. So I'm going to be teaching these girls how to sew, thank goodness, to Baby Lock sewing machine.
Wonderful.
And the fabrics that have come in are from Waverly and from Amy Butler Designs.
And these fabrics are absolutely gorgeous.
Amy is
so vibrant.
Amy is a fellow design friend of mine. So these were my inspirations for the whole house. And then of course Michaels is donating so that I can teach these girls how to craft.
And talk to me about how this will empower these young women, because when you talk about sewing, which really is kind of a lost art form because we don't really sew as much as we used to, talk about how having those skills will help these young people later on in life.
Well, look where I'm at. Now I'm a national designer. And if I can empower someone to learn how to sew, they could create a living around that and make a very good living around that. Creativity is very fulfilling. When you buy something from the store, you forget about it. But when you make something
and you create it yourself, it makes a big difference.
Good, it really does.
So Kathy, where can people find more information?
They can actually go to www.decoratorsalliance.com. And then there's a little button, a little heart that says Project Home on it. And we're keeping a diary, a blog of what we're doing. And there's actually 2 other designers working in D.C. and Ohio on the national level as well, helping shelters for women and children. All
right, Kathy Peterson, we appreciate you. Now you got to get back on this side of the couch. We've got work to do.
Okay.
All right. Coming up, successful women empowering at-risk youth, how one organization is changing the world, one student at a time. Well, protecting our children becomes increasingly difficult as they move from childhood into adolescence. Women of Tomorrow Mentor and Scholarship Program is taking great strides to educate and empower the at-risk young women of South Florida to rise above and live up to their full potential. Here to share their stories are Jennifer Valapi, founder and president, and Bathsheba Brown, Women of Tomorrow mentee. Ladies, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, Daniel.
And as a mentor to me, Jennifer, when I first started in television, I'm so thrilled to have you here to talk about being a mentor to other young girls. Tell us about Women of Tomorrow and how you got started with it.
Well, when I was in college, I was studying psych of women, and the research was very clear that the real problem between equality for men and women was not that men felt that women were inferior to men. The problem was women felt women were inferior to men. And what was worse than that was women who did make it to the top liked being the only ones there and didn't do anything to help other young women along. So I put together a group of incredibly accomplished professional women, judges, doctors, lawyers, that sort of thing, to mentor small groups of at-risk young women in our public high schools to help these kids live up to their potential. And so far, we've been phenomenally successful. I'm happy to say our kids have a much higher graduation rate from high school. Their self-esteem goes up. They don't get pregnant while they're in the program. Their grades go up while they're in the program. So, you know.
And you give out a lot of scholarships as well. And I know, Bathsheba, you were a scholarship recipient. Tell us a little bit about how you became involved with Women of Tomorrow and what it means to you.
Okay, I became involved with Women of Tomorrow my freshman year in high school. Growing up, my mother and father were never in my life. They both were addicted to drugs, so therefore my grandmother had to take care of my 7 siblings and I. After the death of my grandmother and the passing of my father and my aunt, I was very depressed and emotionally unstable and sad, and I felt like I was closed in. No one understood me. I felt like I was the only person who was going through so much. And one of my teachers referred me to this program, and they called me down and they said, we want to select you as a member of Women of Tomorrow. And the name alone excited me, and it made me feel special. Like, you really think I can be a woman of tomorrow? And I was recruited to this program, and since then my life was turned around.
You know, it must be such a phenomenal just feeling for you, Jen, when you hear success stories like Bathsheba. If people want to find out more information about Women of Tomorrow and, of course, your national push, where can they do that?
Right. Well, we're in the process of expanding nationally. If you'd like a Women of Tomorrow organization in your community, or if you'd like to support our organization, because these things obviously require money, just go to www.womenoftomorrow.org, and you can contact us, get more information about the program. And Bathsheba is the first person in her family to graduate out of 8 children to graduate from high school. She's now going to college, and now her brothers and sisters are starting to go back and get their GEDs.
And we're pushing for you to be a doctor.
Yep. Yeah.
Jennifer Valabi, Bathsheba Brown, we appreciate you both. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
An estimated 64% of Americans are overweight, and as the weather gets warmer and bathing suit season rolls in, people start looking for ways to shed those extra pounds. Well, joining me today is my colleague once again, Kathy Peterson. How are you?
I'm good.
We're at our favorite topic, food. And are you doing anything to prepare for bathing suit season?
Every single day.
Yeah, you're a Floridian. You've got to be in shape. Well, here to tell us about a safe and healthy way to maintain a balanced diet, lose weight, and keep it off is bariatric and weight management specialist Dr. Caroline Cederquist. How are you?
Wonderful.
Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Well, other than the fact that we all like to look good in our clothing.
And without our clothing.
Yes. Why is it so important that we maintain a healthy diet?
Because carrying excess body fat puts us at risk for medical conditions, including high blood pressure, diabetes, certain cancers, and even infertility. So it's important.
Wow. Now, we all want to eat right, but what can we do to get started?
Well, I find that most people do want to eat right, but because our lives are so busy and hectic, we rely on convenience food, restaurant food. And even if we order the healthiest thing on the menu, it ends up having extra fat, extra sodium, and extra calories. And it's hard.
Yeah. Well, let's face it, we're all busy moms. We all work, we all have to juggle and balance our families and our lives and everything else that we do.
Exactly.
It takes a lot of effort to read all the food labels, to come home and cook up a beautiful, nutritious meal. What do busy moms like us do?
Exactly. That's why I created Bistro MD. I used it based on 10 years of clinical practice helping patients lose weight. What we found is that it's just very hard for people to get that all done. What I found is I know how to help people lose weight, but it's not enough that it just have all the right ingredients. We want it to taste great. So we've worked with chefs to come up with real, wonderful, balanced menus that people will enjoy eating.
Now, these Bistro MD comes frozen meals, a week at a time, about 20 meals, right?
Yes.
And let's talk about what some of the selections you have today, because this sure doesn't look like diet food.
It looks good to
Well,
me.
this is an example of a breakfast here, egg white omelet with a vegetarian sausage and fruit. This is another one, a sweet roll that actually has added protein, and we actually serve it with a protein hot cocoa.
I hear you talk about protein, and protein in the hot cocoa. You really think dieters need a lot of extra protein, right?
It's based on medical fact. When you're trying to lose weight, you need more protein, otherwise your body will break down its own muscle tissues to meet the need, and then you don't lose weight. So we don't want to starve people, we want them to have the nutrients they need so their body will allow weight loss.
So a lunch, high-protein lunch choice would be?
It's a Bali chicken, long grain rice, and vegetables. This is actually a dessert, a cheesecake, which actually is only 80
I'll
calories.
punch you over that one.
Is that a high-protein cheesecake?
It is indeed.
It is?
yes.
80 calories.
These are one of our entrees. This is a herb-encrusted mahi-mahi with, again, long grain rice and vegetables.
Beautiful.
And then a cranberry stuffed chicken breast with a cranberry chutney, mixed vegetable blend, and carrots. Broccoli.
And we should also say you get some snacks, okay? And these are even protein chips. Protein bars. There's a theme here.
Yes, people need to eat adequate lean protein throughout the day in order for the body to allow them to lose weight. You do not need to starve yourself in order to lose weight. And in fact, most women when they diet don't eat enough, and they certainly don't eat enough of the right things, which is why they don't get progress.
Okay.
They don't get success.
So this looks really delicious, but is it really low calorie?
It is indeed. It's a reduced calorie diet, but more important than that, it's the right mix of the macronutrients, the protein, carbohydrates, and fat that I have found through experience and research really allows people to lose fat. Not just weight, but body fat.
Specifically body fat.
Correct.
That's the good news
That's the
that people
key.
want to hear. Okay, where can we go to find out? Because I need to sign up.
Yeah, BistroMD.com.
I have kids to feed. These are good for kids too, right?
Yes, my children eat them, absolutely. If you go to BistroMD.com, you can actually get a free diet analysis, and you do not have to sign up for a long period of time. Try it for a week and see if you love it as much as we do.
And it's pretty affordable, right?
Yes, it is, about $20 a day.
Created by a physician who specializes in weight loss. Thanks for being with us.
0 sugar, 4 calories, gives you energy. What am I talking about? Stay tuned.
Do you drink energy drinks? Well, if you're like most women, the answer is probably no, and for good reason, because most energy drinks are high in sugar and calories and loaded with herbal stimulants, and I don't know what they are. Well, this combination can make you feel jittery, followed by a crash that makes you feel worse than before you began. However, we have found an energy drink that takes a more responsible approach to helping you feel more alert and productive. It's called 5-Hour Energy. I can't wait to try it myself. Let's say hello to Carl Sperber from Living Essentials. Hi, Carl.
Hi, Wendy.
Now, why is it that women don't drink energy drinks?
Well, it's certainly not because they couldn't use a little more energy during the day.
I'll say
but
it.
if you look at the array of energy drinks on the market today, you'll find that they have, very aggressive macho names, and the graphics are all very bold and kind of manly looking.
They market the guys.
They market the guys, especially young guys.
Yeah.
And most women can identify with that kind of product.
Yeah.
It also raises questions in their mind about how it's going to make them feel. They're concerned that it's going to make them feel too nervous or edgy, and it's a definite possibility. If you look at the ingredients in one of those drinks, you're going to see 12 teaspoons of sugar.
Whoa.
You're going to see 200 calories.
Yuck.
And a lot of herbal stimulants. That
Yeah,
you're,
that's
you're
not
gonna,
good.
You're not
so
gonna be
that's
sure
why you
where
can
they're
get that
from.
jittery feeling and the big
Exactly.
crash later.
Exactly.
So what's different about 5-Hour Energy?
When we started to develop 5-Hour Energy, we thought, how could we make an energy drink better? And so we started with getting rid of that crash and jittery feeling. So we didn't add any sugar. We have no herbal stimulants at all. And as a result, we only have 4 calories.
4 calories?
4 calories. We made it small and portable, as you can see, so you can carry it with you wherever you go, a glove box, in your purse, your pocket, so you can have it with you and drink it anytime you need it.
So what's in it that makes it so energizing?
It has a big dose of B vitamins and amino acids, and these ingredients help you feel bright and focused during the day.
Like waking up your brain.
It does. It wakes up your brain. Wake up your brain and your body will follow.
And what about caffeine?
There is caffeine in it, about the same as a cup of Starbucks coffee.
Okay. For those who are sort of sensitive to caffeine, do they have any other choices?
We do. We have a decaf 5-hour energy that has only as much caffeine as a half a cup of decaffeinated coffee. So if you're sensitive to caffeine,
that's not bad.
It's a great product to try.
So when should people take 5-hour energy?
You should take it when you're tired. During your tired time, obviously. If it's in the morning, you can't get your act together, that's a great time. It's a great way to feel motivated to work out. If you crash after lunch and you think you need a nap.
That food coma?
Yeah. Food coma. 5-hour energy is a great pick-me-up for that.
What about jet lag?
Jet lag, a lot of truck drivers use it for travel fatigue.
It makes a lot of sense. Okay, now I'm going to taste it. I've never had an energy drink in my life. I'm going to try 5-hour energy here. It's a berry flavor.
It is.
It tastes kind of like a juice, kind of. Not bad.
Not bad.
But it's small and portable.
It is.
You can chug it and keep going, and it can act pretty quickly.
Right. It takes just a few seconds to drink, and so it starts working in minutes.
Okay, where can people buy 5-hour energy?
Most major drugstores, grocery stores, vitamin and health stores.
Of course. And online?
Online, 5hourenergy.com. That's number 5hourenergy.com.
Thanks, Carl, for being with us today. 5-hour energy, something that women can trust.
Yes.
Don't go away. We've got the lowdown on why you should do Dallas soon.
Live large, think big. What am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about the city of Dallas, of course, because everything's bigger in Texas. And now there's a whole new vibrant Dallas to enjoy. Here today to talk more about it is joining me my colleague Danielle Knox. Welcome.
Hello, thank you.
And Philip Jones, President and CEO of the Dallas Convention and Visitors Bureau. Welcome, Philip.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you for being with us, Philip. And you know, they say everything is bigger in Dallas, but what are some simple facts to get us started about the Lone Star State?
Well, first and foremost, Dallas is the #1 visitor destination in the state of Texas. It's the 9th largest city in the United States, and it's part of the 4th largest metropolitan area in the country. It's also the home to more than 25 Fortune 500 companies, and it's a great business destination and also a great convention destination.
So why are people going there? What's happening in Dallas?
Well, one of the main reasons people come to Dallas, looking at the two of you, it's clear you like to shop.
Guilty.
It's an amazing shopping destination. We have shopping ranging from North Park, which houses an incredible collection of art and sculpture. It's also the home to Neiman Marcus, Barney's, and pretty much any designer you can find in New York, you can certainly find in Dallas.
With the sun shining.
With the sun shining and air conditioned, because it is Texas after all. So.
Well, that's what's going on with Dallas now, but you guys have such an exciting future planned in terms of some of the buildings and things you're going to be building on all of that vast land out there in Dallas.
Absolutely. We're up to over $13 billion in new development with new hotels, new restaurants, new attractions, new entertainment districts all across the city with some of the most amazing architecture and the most amazing architects designing. At the end of the day, we don't have mountains and beaches, so we have to sort of create what makes Dallas a special destination, and part of that is our architecture and our incredible skyline.
And also the arts. Dallas and the arts, I wouldn't have thought that they corresponded.
Absolutely, and I think one of the things that people are surprised about when they visit Dallas is what a great cultural destination it is. We currently house the largest private collection of sculpture in the world at the National Sculpture Center. We also have the largest urban arts district in the country, which will be adding a new opera house, a new theater, a new performing arts center that will be opening next year. We're hosting the King Tut exhibit, also starting in October of this year.
What about ballet?
Ballet, we have a phenomenal theater that Rem Koolhaas, the Dutch architect, is designing that will be opening as well as part of the Performing Arts Center in October. We have some really unique neighborhoods, such as Bishop Arts, which is very eclectic, where you can find unique art and antiques. We also have a very interesting area called West Village in the uptown area of Dallas, which is sort of a European-style development where you have al fresco dining on the bottom, and you have really great shopping at the second and third level. So it's a great addition to the Dallas sort of entertainment districts that we offer as a destination.
I got to say, I love Dallas, and the first time I went, I had to visit the Grassy Knoll. I'm not alone, right?
Absolutely. The 6th floor museum is located above the Grassy Knoll, and it tells you the story of the life of John F. Kennedy. It's an amazing museum, and over 600,000 people a year go there. So it's probably the #1 tourist attraction in the city of Dallas, and it's well worth a visit when you come to Dallas.
And you've also got the Super Bowl
coming
up here, huh?
We do. In 2011, we're hosting the Super Bowl at the world's largest, most amazing new stadium that will be, will be brand new.
Now, with very little time left, though, can you tell me about my favorite subject, restaurants? And, oh, yeah, museums.
Absolutely. We have some of the most amazing restaurants in Dallas. We have Bola, which is a great new Italian restaurant that opened in the Stoneleigh Hotel. But also we have Stephen Piles, who was named #1 new restaurant and chef of the year last year by Esquire magazine. And then this year, there's a restaurant in the Ritz-Carlton called Fairings that was named #1 new restaurant in the country by Esquire magazine as well. So the dining scene in Dallas is amazing. The shopping scene is pretty amazing. And certainly the arts and cultural venues that we have are also world-class.
Philip, thank you for being with us. So you got a couple hotel rooms for two women who want to go have a girlfriend weekend?
Yeah, right. We'll be at the zoo.
65,000 hotel rooms, everything ranging from, you know, entry-level midpoint all the way up to Ritz-Carlton, Four Seasons, the amazing W Hotel in the Victory Entertainment District.
And the website is?
Easy to remember, visitdallas.com.
Visitdallas.com. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you very much, ladies.
Hey, sweetie. Did you know that the average American consumes more than a pound of refined sugar a week? And that sugar goes by more than 50 names, and it's an ingredient in virtually all processed foods, including the ketchup on your burger? So cut it out.
Thanks for joining us today right here on The Balancing Act. I'm Danielle Knox. Coming up tomorrow, a mother's experience and advice that really could help you save your out-of-control teenager. Also, if you're like me, always running from place to place, you'll want to tune in tomorrow for some healthy on-the-go recipes with our nutrition specialist, Dr. Janet Brill. We'll see you next time.
Air travel for The Balancing Act provided by Southwest Airlines.